Obviously, going to PC has sort of brought up this like super challenging. PC Online has brought on this super challenging scenario where we don't know who's cheating. I don't even know. Like, I see shit left and right, like people streaming and also like sort of, seeing through walls and knowing where the opponents are.
Yeah.
How do they not, like, in their head, right? One, you're pretending to be someone and you're not, you fucking loser, right? Like, you're not ever going to be that. You're always going to get caught. It's the day of the internet. Like, we live in the internet. Nothing is secret anymore, right? Nothing is secret. Someone's going to spill the beans. You're going to get caught. You're going to be, like, I'd rather be a mediocre player having a job than a fucking good player for 10 weeks and fucking be gone forever.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the big issues with like search and destroy tournaments right now, is that you just don't know who's legit. Everyone is like the best player in the world all of a sudden, whereas in other games, like, you could play them, you could win them pretty comfortably every time. But now people are coming out the woodworks and just the best in the game. And I'm sure there is some legit people, a lot of legit people doing that. But there's definitely other people that are very sketchy. I've seen hundreds of clips and played a bunch of tourneys and just been like, all right, that was a little weird. And then later on, a week or two later, all those players get exposed because they were wall hacking or something. So it's just like, I don't even really want to play this right now. And that is what's really hurting the COD scene at the moment, because I feel like search and destroy is actually pretty fun in this game. I enjoyed it when I was playing it when a game first released. And hopefully there could be some kind of anti-cheat, not only for us, but for the Warzone players as well, because they need it desperately, because Warzone is amazing. And the fact that you go into half of your games as a cheater or some glitch, it's just like,
I play SnD 6 days a week, 4 hours a day, more if I can. It depends on lazy ass Hutch. He only plays for 4 hours a day and has no room to give. He's out playing 4 hours and that's it, right? That's my job. Where me and Diesel are like, we want to play more. Let's play like 3 more hours, right? Like, I've been playing SnD since Call of Duty 4. Like, this is the same thing as me. Obviously, no, from a physical standpoint, from a competition standpoint, this replaced basketball for me, right? I don't do the leagues anymore. I don't do like any of that. So this has sort of replaced it. And I think that I have a very good pulse to know. Like, I've seen so many scenarios left and right. I've seen professional players play for the past 10 years. I play every single day. I know, or I have a very, very good idea when there's a 0 chance that you guessed right like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's an impossible scenario.
And so consistently, too.
So
they guess right so consistently, but they haven't guessed right so consistently in the past 4 CODs they've been playing, but now they know everything. They learned over the past off season. So good for them if they are legit. And there's sure a lot of people that are, but it just sucks that you just never know. You never know. And then it's just like you don't even want to play because you kind of lose that like love for it, because you're like, okay, well, I'm losing to this guy and he's just cheating, and he got exposed a week later. So it's like. And they're so accessible too, all these hacks and cheats. Like, I don't know how much they are or how to get them, but I've legit seen them on like YouTube ads, like YouTube videos I've watched of yours, or like any video game player. There's been like cheats for like CS:GO and like
the fuck out of here.
I swear they've been on YouTube
advertisement, like website advertising.
Yes,
is there?
Yes, on YouTube. Over gaming videos, I swear.
No, like, hey, get the wall hacks.
Wall hacks, aimbot.
Get out of here.
Yes.
I've never seen one.
Yes, it's
maybe
crazy.
Maybe because I don't search for them like you cheaters, you and him.
I have to like switch it on though, like every other map. Like one map I'll turn it on, one map I'll turn it off, just so they don't get too
too comfortable. Now, the thing about that is like, what does this do for the competition, right? Like, we as a league are making a massive commitment in sort of going into, for business reasons, going into the PC into the PC platform. Obviously, it looks way better, right? That's a given. But we're also doing that for business reasons. We don't have to share, our money that we sell from skins or whatever with the PlayStation Store or the Xbox Store. Aside from that, but what does that do, right, to the competition? Are we just gonna sit around and not do shit about it? If it gets too much worse, see, this is my thing, okay? And this is as a team owner, and as team owners, we've had the discussion. How far are we gonna allow it to go before we demand an anti-cheat to be here, right? Like, we're paying millions and millions and tens of millions of dollars to fucking make this thing go, and you're telling me you're not going to give us an anti-cheat? Not even a disclaimer. It's like, we're working on it. None of this. Let's go back to PlayStation. You can't cheat. You might as well go back to PlayStation. It's PS5. I don't know how the controller would work, right? Right, because it's a different controller now, right?
Yeah, I believe it's different. I don't even know if they have like scuffs or anything like that yet.
Yeah, that's
for
what I'm
it.
saying.
So I don't have a PS5 yet, so I don't know how it works. But I mean, if it will negate the cheating effects that are happening, because I feel terrible for like the challenger scene, because I've seen so many tweets about people who have just played against cheaters early on in the tournaments and lost, and then that ruins their whole year for getting pro points. So it's like, how do you make it fair for everyone when someone could just easily be cheating?
And you not know anything about it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Like when you have a sense in you that says, I didn't lose that. You know, I didn't really lose that. Like I got cheated out of this thing. That makes it a little bit more difficult to be okay with it. But the doubt of saying, like, man, I don't know if he did or didn't. Like, think about how many people actually get away with cheating on a daily basis, right? Whether they tune it down just enough. Yeah. Because if somebody has your talent, you don't really need to put the cheat at 100%. You know, you can just bump it up to make you an extra 10% better. I don't know. It's one of those situations where it needs like. When does it start, the league? Do you know yet?
They haven't announced yet.
They haven't announced
yet. If I had to guess, late January, early February. But
let's say late January, early February. We have a month.
Yeah.
For you guys to put in an anti-cheat into this thing, because once this thing gets up and running, right, it's gonna go bad both ways, right? Yeah. Because look at what was that dude's Awakening, right? From
like from last year. Nobody.
There was talks about it, right? But poor dude if he wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he wasn't, like, poor dude. Yeah. I don't want to go too much into this. I don't want to hear your opinion whether you have one or not. You know, we can talk about the stuff offline. But those sort of situations will continue to happen, and it's bad both ways, right? Because imagine you are that good, but you get called a cheater. You'll never be able to get away from that until you actually go to LAN and improve yourself and perform and this, that, and the other. So.
And who knows how long it will be till then. So like, it just sucks that if someone's legit and they're getting called for cheating. I know it happened to like that Paul X dude on Wester. They've been winning all like the 2Ks, and like people were saying he was cheating. And so personally, I don't think he was cheating, but like, if it just sucks that rep is on his name now, and so people are watching him through a crazy magnifying glass even more, wondering if he's cheating. But it just sucks to like have that attached to your name. But that's kind of what comes with like there not being an anti-cheat, because then he's doing really well. He's probably legit, but people think he's cheating. So
yeah.